I got you though. Ran out of 5 minutes. Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
God, for the sake of those on YouTube, where'd we leave off?
Chris ran away like a little. Has it been 7 seconds?
No.
Like a little
Chris
bitch.
ran away like a little bitch.
I spent God tokens and everything. Fuck that guy.
Ooh,
Cadelli's down.
The rage.
She's
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She's
Yeah.
super down.
And now we're fighting these bears and these spearmen, and they will, unfortunately, Oozle needs to vent somehow, and now there's these guys.
Here's the guys.
Yeah.
Still being caressed gently by one.
You are
that's-
currently grappled.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Least of my worries right now.
We saw the
Yeah.
resurgence of a dear old one-shot character and someone that we've been looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, someone that, you only found out about a couple of sessions ago in
Yeah.
all reality, but that, was added to your, like, hey, this is a person on our radar list. She looked incredibly uncomfortable being there.
Everyone
I
kind
know
of
a
looked
great
uncomfortable
way-
being
I know
there.
a great way to fix that discomfort.
That doesn't sound good.
She's done nothing wrong.
Belroon,
She's
it is
like,
your turn, but I did forget something before we get to that. Oozle, I need you to tell me where your chickens go. Are they gonna hang out at the
My,
bear's feet?
my chickens are
You got
gonna
18 chickens in this room.
my chickens are gonna peck at the bear holding me.
You want them to be aggressive towards the bear?
That's a terrible plan.
Why is that a terrible plan?
Because I almost guarantee he who kills the chickens grants the strength kind of bullshit.
Let me test that theory. Let me pluck a couple.
I don't know what to do with these chickens. Like, do I know that they're under my command? Is that what's
Yeah,
happening?
you can like feel the mental command connection, like a magical connection. And you feel kind of coming from the chickens just this very basic intelligence, like,
I'm a
well,
chicken.
yeah, they're like looking to you.
I don't know. No, I'm gonna stick. The chickens are gonna attack the bear holding me.
Yeah, they kind of like start pecking at its toes a little bit.
Yeah,
The bear takes 8 points of damage.
yeah. Fuck you, bear.
He doesn't seem to notice them, but
Yeah, good.
it's there.
Chip, 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 motherfucker.
Bok bok, bitch.
Eventually, you're gonna die.
Okay, so the chickens are still right underneath you, Belroon.
Well, I was gonna cast a spell to make this faster, but I guess I gotta help. So I'll run up.
My Valkyrie can heal her if you want to use your turn still.
You're gonna zip up. To melee touch, you will be within attack of opportunity range of the bear.
Yeah, fuck it. We're already here. May as well. I cast heal.
Woo!
Yeah.
How
AC?
much did you say that did?
110. AC 31.
It misses.
Nice. I like duck a little bit.
Yeah, it
What's your AC?
sweeps. You duck under.
31.
How?
Because he's small.
I'm small. I got breastplates and I got hella dex.
Oh, okay, yeah, that tracks.
Magic, motherfucker. Very excellent round, Idzeli. You are conscious,
Yes.
but on the floor.
I use my acrobatics to spring up,
Yeah.
And I have a ring of shield. Which
rising like a phoenix. A
That's
bloody
the
fucking
My Hero
phoenix.
campaign.
helps. A bloody fucking phoenix.
It's gonna be Zhao's new ultimate. Man. He's got Phoenix form, and then from that, he's gonna have the bloody fucking Phoenix. If I take so much damage while in that form, I'll do something crazy.
28 to jump back up.
28 does provoke an attack opportunity.
Dope. I love that for me.
That
Sorry,
one does
next
hit.
round that won't be an issue. Just
Cool.
give me some time.
That is 25 points of damage.
Okay. 21 points of damage.
Yeet.
It's hard. And now we're gonna hit it till it dies.
I could use some healing if your Valkyrie's feeling generous.
My
We're gonna
Valkyrie can
spend the
heal
key
so much.
point.
Yeah. I don't need terribly much, but because my health
Extra
pool's
attack
not
this
very
time.
big, terribly much is like a third of my health.
35's gonna fucking hit.
Yeah,
27's gonna hit.
absolutely.
Nat 20's gonna fucking hit.
Yeah, boy.
Jeez.
Yeah, auto bees.
Auto bees on the
Auto
20s.
bees roll out.
Oh, I did put the bees on the small dudes too, so fuck that guy in
It's
particular.
their first round of moving, so
That's not gonna hit, and that's okay. That's not gonna hit either. That'll hit. So that's 4 of 6. 1 being a crit.
1 gritty.
13, 19 points of damage. 16 points of damage. The crit is the max damage, and I did that in order of the rolls. It's not
Cool.
me being silly. 16 plus 6 is 24 times 2 is 48.
How do you want to do it?
Is that it?
That's it.
Punch him in his fucking face. No.
The immediate backtrack.
I want to flying kick up, like uppercut kick.
Yeah.
And then backflip away from them. Super cool.
Yeah, you
Break his
uppercut and kick
fucking
him with your
jaw.
fucking construct leg, and you
Yeah.
just send his head flying off of
Fuck
his
yeah.
shoulders. It goes
It
through.
sounds like a frying pan, just. Boom.
The head goes flying, and it like bounces through the dead archway, and there's like some confetti that shoots out, and people yell "goal." Life is good.
Fuck yeah. And then I had a 4th attack, but if I fly and kicked backwards, like I
You-
probably am not close enough to hit
You
the
wouldn't have
next
been.
guy.
You wouldn't have been in range of any of the next
Yeah.
guys anyway. Mark's in the way of them.
But the bees get to attack.
Yeah,
Mhm.
2 bee swarms, so 4d6
You know
total.
what? And I get a roll for the other bees.
Yeah.
Where did I just there it is. The mic was hiding it. 3 more rolls. No more rolls. That's okay.
Oh, just the auto bees. Auto bees are great.
Auto bees are great. 7 and 9.
All right, these don't have any resistance to that, so 16.
Yeah, he better not have resistance to bees.
I think that whenever a mook gets stung by bees, we roll a percentile die
to see if he's
to
allergic.
see if he's allergic to
What if
bees.
you just give us like a 10%?
I'm,
It's
I'm
just-
right. I'm not giving you 10%.
What about 5?
There's not 10% people that are allergic
I can
to
get
bees.
you the statistics.
Let's get
real
the
quick.
stats.
You know what? Yeah, look up the stats. Why not? They're mooks. I don't really care
I'm sure
about
it's
them.
close to like 5, right?
I don't know. I think it's a little rarer than that.
I'm sure like that.
Like
many
a
people are-
catastrophically allergic,
Right,
because
like
there's a lot of
anaphylactic
allergic
shock
reactions where like
allergic.
it
Sure,
swells
yeah.
really
Yeah.
bad or whatever, but that's over the course of like minutes to hours that it swells really bad, so that's not going to affect this.
Oh,
I want the like
Instant
instant collapse
Yeah.
anaphylaxis amount of
Oof.
people.
my little cousin.
The adult population at this right here
Is less
is
than
3%.
3%.
3%.
If you make a D100 roll, I'll give you 1 through 3, or 100 through 98, I suppose.
Ice is life.
So it'd be
97 to 100.
It'd be 100, 99, and 98,
Yeah.
right? Is
Yeah.
the 3%, since 100 is the actual number
It's
on there.
not, he's not. That's
He's
okay.
not deathly
It's-
allergic to
it's
bees,
super
but that's
not worth
okay.
rolling every time.
Never know. There's a 3% chance that it just outright kills him.
Look, if you want to gamble like that, I'll fucking feed into it.
Because I'm telling you right now, it's gonna come in clutch one of these days. There's gonna be some dude that we're fighting. We're like, yo, he's a problem, and he's gonna get stung by bees. Like, what was this, Sir Blitz or whatever?
Yes,
Come to
Blitz.
find out, he's allergic to bees. Not a problem anymore.
You're gonna find that people are gonna start, like, if you really heavily lay into that and this campaign really continues to go, you're gonna find the Mad Kingsmen are gonna counter you by magically inoculating themselves against anaphylaxis.
It'll take
Reducing
it'll
reduced
take a
chance.
couple of times before they go through all of that trouble.
It'll take a couple of times, but like you guys have a pretty extensive record on yourself now as like the single greatest threat to the kingdom at this point. And they remember Blitz.
Yeah.
They were there, you know?
Yeah.
It was a crushing blow.
Yeah.
I think we'd honestly have a better chance if East were still here of having people who are allergic to peanuts than.
I just force feed him peanut butter.
Just every time he does his ice breath, there's just like
Chunks
spikes
of
of
peanut
peanut butter.
It's contaminated. It's like those gluten intolerant people that can't go to normal restaurants because they cook on the same stove.
Right? Hey, man, peanut allergies are serious. That ice breath just wipe out an entire
That's
room
why
full of people.
nobody can bring peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to school anymore. It's a fucking thing.
He should have gotten addicted to like shrimp as well. He could have gotten the shellfish allergies too with that.
We
guys
just
could have
really
just
lay into
the
just
allergy
like
crew.
allergic reaction.
It's like his master meal, his fucking protein meal of like soy, shrimp, and peanut butter.
Just
then
the
he just
big-
ices rooms, and like half the people just fall dead.
just swell up and die.
Mad King's new recruitment: no allergies. That's how we save all of the kids. If these kids have allergies, they can't be made into monstrosities. It's a weakness that we will exploit.
NPC's turn. Mo is going to once again. He is going to release a torrent of his liquid breath upon the bear. That is 26 points of damage. Just barely enough. He unleashes this torrent and he starts right at that upper shoulder where he was already starting to fall apart a little bit from the previous burn. And he just sprays up and catches this thing's head. And by the time that like the smoke clears, there is just a torso and the one arm that is holding you up, and the knees just collapse from under it. And it goes limp. Ollie is going to call George. And he is going to swipe up very fast. He's going to double team it with Mark, actually. He's going to go up to the middle guy, and Mark is just, like, prepared. And he's going to pitch him. That's good on both. George damage is... Woo! 8s and 9s, baby. That is 17, 34... plus 10, 44 points of damage straight into Mark's brace attack, which is 8 plus 15, puts us right at 23 points of damage. 67 points of damage. That is enough for a massive damage. Yeah, he flies forward and then flies backwards, skids on his back a little bit, and he is out. He is not dying, but he is unconscious. That is NPCs, top of the turn order, Oozle.
Cool. This guy in front of me is...
Your chickens, as you land amongst them, they kind of flutter around near you. They crave meaning.
I'm going to swarm them on the guy that Mark's fighting.
Chickens of war.
Yeah. The chickens all
Terrifying.
flow up. This guy's like getting absolutely demolished by these bees, and these chickens just kind of come up. They do not seem, they're not as aggressive as the bees, and they don't quite seem to fully understand what they're doing. But they start like grabbing at his pants and tugging at his ankles, and you know, one of them like bites a little bit of flesh. And he takes a point of damage. It is max, but it is still a point of damage.
Beautiful.
It can also be 0 points of damage.
Yeah. It's a fear game, you know. It's a mind game right now. You ever been swarmed by fucking chickens, man? It's
Yeah, right.
terrifying experience.
Swarmed by bees is a lot worse. but-
Yeah.
And chickens? That's the point.
You got
Yeah,
bees in
chickens
your
on top of
face.
that. That
These are
kind of
chickens
sucks.
on your
That's-
Bees are already a problem.
They're just more of a tripping hazard than anything.
That's
right?
exactly what they are. Uzel, you are up.
All right, well,
I don't know if my older sister is terrified of chickens because we had really mean roosters when we were a kid.
Yeah.
They do some fucking damage.
Oh yeah,
man.
absolutely. Especially when you're a kid. You know,
Yeah, you're closer
it's-
to their level, so they can actually get that
Yeah.
fly on you.
You don't quite have, the appropriate reflexes. You don't quite have the appropriate strength and stuff. I was fortunate enough that I got introduced to chickens at a relatively old age. I was in like 7th grade or whatever when I first started interacting with them. And so it's like, oh yeah, geese and chickens, they're super nasty. And you walk up to them the first time and you're fucking 13, 14 years old. And one goes to charge you and you just kind of like kick it. And it goes flying. You're like, oh.
Yeah, no, we were
Yeah.
As long as I can remember, we were out feeding the goddamn chickens and the steers. You ever had a steer throw you over a fence while
No.
you're trying to give it food? It's
No,
not
I
a fun
don't.
time.
I don't fuck with them.
That is not a fun time.
Fuck with a goose any day. It's like that chart of like what animal do you think you can take in
Yeah.
single combat. I stop at large dog. I'm not one of those super delusional motherfuckers.
I didn't want to.
I got
be.
some strong lifts, but I know my limits.
Look, it was either parents come after you or the cow. I don't know which was scarier as a kid.
You're swinging at the spearsman, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My smite I'll transfer my smite over from the bear to that dude, and all 4 of my hits.
Do you have to get the killing blow to transfer, or is
No,
it
it's
just
when
upon
the
death?
creature dies.
Okay.
Nothing was below a 30.
Nothing was below 30. Those all hit. Okay. Yeah. They're heavily armored, but 30 plus is solid.
They're just dudes.
They are just dudes.
Like Steve,
These are
Jeff, and
just
Joe.
a little bit of rank and file. There was going to be more if the portal stayed open longer, kind of thing.
I saw a TikTok about like animal rankings of what animals you could take in a fight, and you like get a better weapon per each level that they go up.
Yeah.
And so
It
they get
really
to, like,
depends on the weapon.
level like 5 or 6. And it's like, yeah, it's a large dog, but you get a knife. And I was like, well, you could take a dog with a
That's
knife.
yeah.
And then the next one is fucking chimpanzee, and I was like, nope.
But
game
still
over.
with a knife?
I don't know, man.
Hard pass.
Yeah,
No way.
And then it was like
No.
mountain lion after that. I was like, those need to be flipped. Your chances are better with a mountain lion, I think, than fighting
I would
any kind of
much
primate.
rather take a mountain lion with a knife than a chimp. Chimps are fucked up, man.
I don't know.
Chimps are
Mountain
so
lions
much
have
stronger
that,
than mountain
like,
lions.
Yeah,
terrifying attack ability. If you see the mountain lion, like you're in a cage with the mountain lion.
That is also one of those things. You also have to put in the parameters, because when you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
single combat with an animal, I assume that it's a like sand pit. I see them, they see me,
Yeah.
Right.
and there's nothing other than squaring off happening, kind of deal.
that's kind of what I assume is like
And so, like,
Coliseum style.
It's like those heavy ambush predators. People are like, oh yeah, like what about a full-grown anaconda? 26-foot anaconda. It could eat people. It's like, yeah, but if I physically see it there, they're slow as fuck.
Yeah.
If you add in the descriptor of like, yeah, you're walking through the
in
swamps of
their
the Amazon,
territory.
nah, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
A knife ain't gonna do it probably, but
How many hit points does this dude have?
how much damage have you dealt so far?
So far I'm at 131, and I still have 2 more hits.
You've done it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're there. With 2 more hits, you're there.
Okay.
Absolutely. They
Yeah,
got
just-
good. They got good hit
just gotta-
points. They are of level fighters,
Yeah, you just gotta
basically. But
just to save the math, how many hit points does this guy
Yeah.
have?
I do that with Zhao a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You spend your full round just beating a man to pulp, and you do so.
Just raging the entire time, and as I'm smashing this dude into smithereens, I'm just blood curdling scream, and I'm gonna roll an intimidate roll on the dude surrounded by chickens and bees.
Yeah,
Listen, guys already have
Roll
a
it.
bad day, right?
he's starting to have a very bad day. He's
No.
taken abjectly the least amount of damage so far. Of course, he's only down 17 hit points.
But the most
like,
amount of psych damage.
yeah, the bees swarming, and then both of his friends just getting absolutely flattened after doing literally nothing.
Pasted.
Like, yeah.
I just watched a chick kick a head off the fucking monstrosity, and then she put bees on me, and then he sent chickens after me. Could you
Okay.
imagine him going to a bar and trying to tell that story?
I don't think he's gonna get that chance.
And that's a 48 on the intimidate.
Yeah, 48 on the intimidate. Yeah, you see terror in his eyes. You regain a point of your sport talent,
Sick.
Somebody eat asparagus.
and then you lose the point of your sport talent. And as you feel that magical energy drain, you feel like a wave of energy coming from your chickens, like an emotion, and they begin circling each other, and they start walking in a very tight circle, like like
fucking pit.
they form a little mosh, and it's just off to the side of this guy, but they take your magical energy.
You're gonna create super chicken. Big
Okay.
Bird.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do about this.
You want me to kill one? I'll kill one. I'll put one down.
Just
one.
I kind of
Like-
want to see where this goes.
Do you want to see where it goes, though?
What is happening?
It's
Like
gonna be
these
that
chickens have formed a
fucking
circle and
Family
started
Guy
chanting.
episode, Oozle versus the chicken.
Be a Family Guy episode. The bad guy's turn. The spearsman, he kind of like stops and he goes, I surrender.
Unfortunately, Oozle's in a blood rage.
Is nobody
Unless
gonna
somebody
like?
Unless somebody tries to stop me, this dude's getting turned into paste.
We accept your terms of surrender.
Great. And he just like he throws this like heavy ass shield and his little hand spear
I don't think you understood what I said. That
down to the
unless
ground.
somebody stops me, he's getting turned into paste.
And
As Oozle walks
Mark's
by,
not happy about it, but he's gonna, back off according to you. So this guy does. He
Yeah.
takes his round. He does take kind of like a couple steps back with his hands up, and he goes, "Can I swap the bees from my eyes?"
yeah, I desummon the bees.
Yeah, you don't have to desummon them, but you can pull them off at
Yeah,
least.
Okay.
Standby.
There's
and
a
then
lot of enemies downstairs for
What's
you.
your CMD?
28.
28. Perfect. That is a 34 to trip Oozle as he goes to attack it.
You go to you go to advance.
Mm-hmm.
Itzelli just like steps in front and just does the classic little ankle hook, and you just like palm it, and the guy's like, "Oh, please wait!" And he's gonna like
Scurry.
hide. He's gonna like scurry and hide behind you.
I'll step between them as well.
He surrendered. And
Yeah.
maybe he knows what the deal about your chickens is. What's the deal with
Fa-
the fucking chickens?
Fair and swing away. What? I don't know anything about. I grew up on a farm. They lay eggs you just about once a day, but it's early spring, so they're probably a little slower. They really like bugs.
Where did Chris go?
He went back through the portal that connects directly to the lone tower. That's the main
Cool.
support section for this. He's probably there with the Magister, that weird scorpion woman, Gwen.
Cool. That's where we're going next anyway.
All right, you
Yeah.
sit in the corner.
I can like.
He like
Get him
goes.
out of
He like
here.
goes to speak, but stops.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
A quick wisdom check before you bully him into this.
I'd fail. I critically fail.
You're like upset.
We're in a rounded.
It's a circle tower. Yeah, there is no
I didn't even
corner.
need to make the roll.
Yeah, you're like, what is it? He's like, I don't understand your instructions.
I can like put him somewhere not great.
You know
if
what? Up
want
against
him
the
to,
wall. I
like-
get it. I get it.
Somewhere not great if you want him to suffer for his crimes.
You got to speak louder. Stage whisper.
You guys want to make him like suffer for his crimes? We can like I can arrange that.
What crimes has he truly committed?
Well, he's obviously a bad
Do you want to switch
person.
sides? We'll send you back to camp. You can be part of our crew.
Yeah, but then we have to like have him sit here and wait to return after the fight. And
You
like,
just watched me kick the head off of one of the monstrosities. We're
You know,
pretty cool.
you're right. I guess I was gonna ask about payment, but you're right. You're right.
see, obviously he's a douchebag. He wanted us to pay him to join the
Well-
right side.
That's not. He
He
just
didn't-
wants to take care of his family, man. Like,
Well, we've got like churches and shit. He can get all that shit for free.
yeah, like I don't think we're gonna put you like in the army, but you can be like a laborer. You'll get paid.
Yeah, no, I'll take that.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I got a really sick dad, and I've been paying for his medicine. I'll just send the cash back that way. You guys got I'll figure it out.
Cool.
Oozle's gonna get up and splatter the dude that's unconscious.
Yeah, the guy is just like laying there. You see canaries above his head, chickens above his head, and you walk up and just absolutely crown splatter, Gallagher him.
All right, you stay here, and I cast shackle on the guy.
Yeah, he does not resist. He goes, "Yep, good call, boss. Right here. That's where I'll stay."
So you want to do some weird shit with this portal? Is that what
Well,
you're trying to do?
I feel like we should try to like memorize these runes. They could be important. Do you think like Mark?
I'm
could-
just gonna tell Mark. Mark,
we need your
thug
big boy
guy.
brain.
Runes.
Yeah. Okay. And he like walks up kind of awkwardly, and he like looks over his shoulder, and he's like,
done this before.
"You guys just gonna watch me as I do it?" Kind of look on his face,
Go on.
and he
It goes up so fast.
closes his eyes and he chants a little bit. Says, he just kind of mutters under his breath, and he casts memorize page and memorizes the runes.
Cool. All right, moving on down.
Wait. Do we happen to have a spare sending stone? Like we have the ones that
You
they
got the
had.
one that you lifted, I guess, but not necessarily one that's like connected to your guys' network.
Is it?
You could give him like
Can we switch
Moe's.
carriers?
Mo doesn't do a lot of talking on the sending stones
That's
because, you know.
super fair. So here's your first test.
Yeah, okay.
If somebody comes through the portal, you tell us.
Yeah, he's magically chained up over along the wall, and he's like,
We stick.
you just like lick the stone and stick it to his forehead, kind of thing. What's the activation phrase?
I don't care.
It's Brittany.
Yeah, okay, I can say that.
Cool.
Yeah, of course, guys.
If somebody comes through the portal
Yeah.
and we find out,
Actually, that's Mo's phone. It's probably Charybdis.
Yeah, you know he makes about.
Why won't she notice me?
I'll love you forever.
Because tonight is the I fall for you.
If somebody comes through the portal,
Yeah, no, I got
He
it.
gets
I get.
you.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on lookout duty. Gotcha.
don't fail us.
And if you fail this, I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm.
The what?
Exactly.
Do you remember those big scary shadow beasts that attacked the capital?
I heard about that.
Yeah, we'll send you to where they're from.
Okay.
It's a bad place.
Please don't.
I've been there.
Just to drive the point home. A 51 on Intimidate.
He
Telling
pees himself.
telling him that if he betrays us, he will die.
Yeah. Yeah, he pisses himself.
Good.
He gets it.
But if
Beautiful.
you
Do my
succeed,
chickens stronger?
You
Goddamn
you
it.
probably shouldn't go any further than this. You've already gained a point off of
Okay.
him.
Okay.
It is per the
I
individual.
realized that afterwards. I was
Yeah.
like, oh wait.
If you intimidate him any further, he's probably just gonna like break down and become
useless.
So you should probably
Okay.
take
Just
the W,
making sure he
take the
knows.
win.
But if you do this for us, good shit.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Friends, I like give him a little fist bump.
He can't fist bump
No,
you.
I reached down to fist bump his shackled hand.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta bump it. He's just like,
You just scare him more because he thinks you're gonna put him in shit.
That's what pushed him over.
He says, God, please no. Oh, thank God.
Onward, down the stairs.
yeah. You guys take a minute, memorize the page, you reconvene, and you begin down the stairwell. The entire tower shakes for a brief moment, like you feel a shockwave physically
Don't like that.
run through the entire thing. And then it returns to normal for a brief moment. You guys exit down through the stairwell. Marching order. Uzelmark.
I'm third to last, wherever that puts me.
Third to last. Mo's fine with taking up the rear.
How structurally sound do you think these are? Like, if I like curse terrain the area, you know,
I mean, it's a magical tower.
Something like
so-
that, I guess.
earthquake happens. And it's
Cool. Somebody's gonna be super direction. As you
Where-
guys begin following out, Uzel, you're the first one out,
Yeah.
I assume.
Do the chickens stay up there in their circle?
Yeah, they're still just
let me
running
just
in
let me
a
kill
circle.
one.
If you,
I just want to see
We
what
have a little
happens.
line of
well, listen.
ducklings.
All
Clearly, they're tied to you somehow.
Sure, you can kill a chicken.
19 on the die to hit.
Absolutely.
I probably can't do a minimum enough to not kill a chicken. We'll find out, I guess.
We'll find out.
How strong is a chicken?
What
What are the stats of a chicken?
That's 20 points of damage.
Yeah, your massive sword strikes, and you hear a and there is a puff of smoke and a metallic cling just as your sword impacts. And when the smoke clears, there is a little statuette of a chicken and 3 like steel feathers on the ground.
I'll pocket them, I guess. I don't really have time to look at these, and I'll report back my findings.
Oh. Okay. I guess.
You still feel your mental tether with your other couple of chickens. You had like a little pain of like something's wrong. when Balrune struck.
Oh.
You got a little like, oh.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess I'll tell the chicken. I don't think we should be trusting these chickens. This is something that
Bro, you do whatever the fuck you want with these chickens.
I know. I don't think we should bring the chickens.
The chickens are you. You are the chickens.
But Chris did this, and I don't think that just he gave me some chicken
Yeah,
friends.
exactly.
I think.
I give Oozle one of the feathers.
Balrune hands you a little steel feather.
Okay, cool.
I thought maybe something would happen.
It's kind of crudely crafted. It's not like the prettiest thing you've ever seen. It's
Yeah,
not a
no,
work of
I
art by
guess
any
I'll-
means.
What
I'm
if
just
you
gonna-
lick it?
No, I'm not gonna look. No, I don't know where this thing was. I don't know where this thing's been. So, yeah, no, I'm just gonna, I guess, leave the chickens up there, and I'm just gonna continue on.
Okay.
Like, if they're chilling in a circle, then they're chilling in a circle. If you have some mystical knowledge about these chickens, do share.
No, the chickens are you, and you are the chickens, and leaving your chickens is leaving a part of you, which is your strength.
Fine, the chickens come.
Yeah, they form up a little line, just kind of like ducklings.
Okay, I have a.
And every time they step, they buck, like in synchracity.
So there's like what, 18 chickens?
Well, 17 now.
17 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got you. You're one less. One
Okay,
chicken
cool.
down, eh?
They're gonna make stealth impossible.
Okay, well, I mean, I make stealth impossible.
Yeah.
All right.
Oozle, you're the first to enter the next chamber. Go ahead and roll a perception roll for me. Are you planning on kind of like investigating floor by floor, or are you
Yeah.
trying to like hit the spiral staircase to a certain point?
Well, I mean, yeah,
should
I
hit,
guess
like-
peek our head in the doors, because if we can find something to disable
Yeah.
the tower, then that's basically what we're looking
Yeah,
for.
fair enough.
And we would assume that the magic off switch would be closer to the top than the bottom.
They probably got like a lightning rod somewhere that's fucking with the cloud over top.
That'd be on the roof.
The literal lightning rod, but the magical conduit tied to that.
28.
28. Yeah, you peek in through the first door that you reach. There is maybe a lab, maybe like a storage chamber. There's a bunch of like metal plated boxes, maybe like a kind of machinery around, bunch of instruments, glass vials and bullshit. You don't
Yeah.
see any people.
We can loot this place after the battle.
Yeah, it's debatable, but yes.
We can like cast shatter in that room and just leave it all broken and then leave.
Sure, I don't know if there's any cool shit in their magical.
Do you have
storage
shatter
lab.
prepared? Oh, well then I
Okay.
guess you can't.
Okay, then we keep on going.
JK, bro. Yeah, next floor you reach, perception roll.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you open it up and immediately you see, with just pinpoint accuracy, multiple mages all standing around. They are casting a ritual right now. So they are
Get in,
all
get in,
like
get in, get in.
charging magic with each other.
Cool. So what I want to do, I see them, and I realized that I have 6 special. I have in air quotes grenades from that
Oh, you
we
do?
got from the dwarf armory.
Oh.
I don't know what they do. Like I said, I literally just have like armory loot, 6 grenades.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to just both hands tink these grenades and huck them at the mages.
Could you roll a knowledge engineering for me?
I mean, I can certainly try. 22.
22. Yeah, it seems straightforward enough. There's like a pull ring, and when you pull that, it comes out, and you throw it. There's a little like bing, and a little metal piece flies off of it as you huck it.
Can I double?
One
Okay.
single use style. 66 points of damage as you just kind of like toss it into this room. The mages, like, they can't see. Like, their eyes are all white. Their pupils are gone as they are completely absolved in this ritual casting.
I'm gonna cast a blessing of fervor on the party.
Like right now.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go back into combat. I mean, it might survive that. I don't know.
31 points of damage.
31
very
points of
much.
damage. Yeah, you throw the grenade in, you close the door, you hear just like a and you open the door back up and there is just gore
Breach and
in the
clear.
room. Now, this was a small room. There are many more rooms like this attached to this level. If you want to keep clearing through that.
I think we should with these mages
Yeah.
doing ritual stuff.
Yeah, there are like 5 rooms all around this tower with the exact same thing. There are mages in trance lock.
It's a cool
Drawing
thing.
power.
It's a
Okay.
cool thing. I had 6 grenades.
You just
You just want to rinse and repeat?
Yeah.
I won't make you roll. You
Five-
rinse and
5
repeat.
grenades down. 5 grenades
That's-
down.
That's a fun time that we've had there.
I don't know what they were doing. I'm not a magic boy, but stop. And then yeah, unless there's anything else of note in these rooms.
You guys get like a buzz over your sending stones, and it's Jimmy. It's like, whatever you're doing, it's working. The magic's lightning. Keep going.
Yes.
Their defenses, they're dropping.
nothing. It's fine.
What were you gonna say?
Just fish in a barrel, man. You know, like it's,
Yeah, that level, that was, yeah.
you ever beat up a trance-locked wizard? Like, you know?
No, but I certainly blew up. Well, how many would you say?
Shoot,
They're all
like
5 rooms.
30.
60,
Oh yeah.
60-ish mages.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
they're all right. They're all realistically speaking, like maybe 3rd level
Well, that's fine.
wizards.
That's
Now-
60 less wizards than
Now
the
they're-
enemy has.
Now they're
They're freshmen
Paint.
graduates
Now-
of war academies. You
now
know?
they're paint on the walls moving forward.
The fucking magic gods get like a small little like ping of like there's less magic users in the world suddenly.
yeah,
It's like by a lot
oh,
actually.
feel a great disturbance in the halls. And many voices silenced at once. Oh,
Keep
Yeah?
closing it down.
yeah. The alarm that is just kind of passively going off, and it is giving out, more detailed information. It is like security to floor 17. Security to floor 17.
So we're on floor 17.
You're on floor 18.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You go down the next floor.
Open the door.
What's your AC?
AC. Nobody is smoted. AC right now 47.
It's a critical hit, and it is
Poked you in the
2d10 on the damage and lead damage.
Motherfucker, give me lead poisoning, you son of a bitch.
There is a meaty fist, smacks you square in the face, and that is 10, 20, 27, 37, 5, 42 points of damage. And I need you to make a reflex saving throw.
19 plus 13 puts me at 32.
32. Yeah, you are not knocked prone from that hit. As this man pulls his fist back, you see dark skin, long dreadlocks, and he has just this black swirling
Hey, babe.
mass around his fists and feet. It's Sir Blitz.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we have our bee swarms.
And he kind of he looks, and he's got like this really confident smile on his face
Ding!
as he just gives you like this gnarly just jab right to the forehead. And he looks back in your party and he sees
Hears
you,
the
and just
buzzing.
like his face falls.
As
I literally,
bees swarm
I
past
literally say
us.
that, like, because he tried to hit on me. So I'm like, hey, babe.
Shit. Hey guys, if you don't mind, I am tired this week. If you don't mind ending a little early here, I would like to bring up next week with the beginning of Sir Blitz.
Make sure you remember that we still have 2 swarms of bees.
Still got a couple swarms of bees. I will. You remember as well. Write it down somewhere. But yes, I will. I will do
We
my best
have
to remember.
bees, and he's about to have a bad time.
He's gonna have a really bad time. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry we're ending a little early today. Hope to see you guys next week and tomorrow for Baldur's Gate. Goodbye.
See you then. Bye.
Goodbye.
Listen, man. Listen. Or, whatever gender. Accessible. Just do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Just fucking do it.